All right. Well, let me just be vulnerable here and say I was just having my devotion. I hadn't gotten up yet, but I was going to leave my phone um, muted so y'all couldn't see me. But I think that won't be very fair because I always want to see you guys too. But then I can't find my glasses. Okay, here it is. Now this is my reality. Two sets of glasses: the super readers and the regular readers. So anyway, well, good morning. Brittany is going to let us know if our hosts get on. And like I was saying, if you don't know me, I'm Chastity, and I just started Thrive a little bit sooner than you guys. And the thing about Monday, and this is probably just a good way to start, is first of all, gratitude. And I'll say I'm grateful for the ones that show up every day for the morning show. But what a lesson learned. And Brittany's like, she's probably going to kill us in our chat group for whoever was supposed to do Monday. But know that that's just going to be life. You're going to meet people all day today that need what you have: your smile, your energy, your good vibes, all of that. And so, today's a great day. Today's Monday. A lot of people don't like Mondays. It's that gratitude attitude that we bring to Monday that is a little bit different. And so, if you haven't started doing gratitude, this is something we talk about every Monday. And the thing is, or every morning. And the thing is that now I don't have to have a physical journal. I don't have to write it down, but sometimes I just go back to doing that. Even though I do gratitude every morning when my eyes wake up. So I can tell you, if y'all won't judge me, this is my nightstand. So my capsules and my books and my Kleenexes and all my junk. But you can see I've already got motivation stuff on my walls. My family is over there. I can see things in the morning that when I open my eyes, Brittany's got her baby. I got my baby snuggled right here, if y'all can see her. I start my day with just, man, I woke up this morning. Today is a good day. The thing that I want to encourage you about gratitude and doing your journaling or your quiet time, there's going to be things that are going to be beyond your control. So when you think about gratitude, you may be like, well, I'm grateful for a good day. Well, you don't know if it's going to be a good day just yet. You're setting that intention. You're setting that expectation. The other thing is, what would make today a great day? Now, seems like raining for 40 days and 40 nights. I need to put on my to-do list, maybe build an ark or something, because it's like mud and water. But what would make today a great day? And I want to challenge you with this as you gratitude, whether it's physically or just, mentally, and getting in that state. Think about things that are in your control. If I set myself up and say, today would be a good day if the sun would shine, if the weather would be just right, guess what? That's beyond my control. You know what? Today would be a great day if my husband would just be so sweet, bring me breakfast in bed and all the things. His actions are beyond my control. Today would be a great day for my kids to get up, get ready, and get out the door. Today would be a great day for my pups to not want to pee on my carpet because it's raining outside and they're prissy and don't want to get their feet wet. I just doing that for you, Brittany, because I know you got pup babies, but but that's beyond your control. What can you control today? You control it. So today would be a great day if I just get one load of laundry washed, dried, and put away, like all the way through the process. So what is in your control today? So whether you've got things going on in your life that you're praying through, you're working through, you're needing a breakthrough, focus on what you can do today, not your actions or your responsibility. Other people's reactions are their responsibility, and understand where the obligation lies, and don't try to do things that don't belong to you. Okay. So good morning. And Brittany, if you need me, keep going. Yes, no. And we are ready to rock and roll. Next step, just walk me through it. Next steps, I want to stay in line with what we do each day.
Normally it's team news or company news. We just finished double triple and we just finished the 25, so I don't know.
Okay. Hey, let's just talk about that. So double triples, the thing is people get excited. And, it is a great time to offer those bonuses, offer those, cash backs, offer those incentives to your team. But the thing is, guys, if you are not making those products that people are ordering, whether they're getting a deal or they're, taking advantage of the promo that you're offering, and understanding, hey, I have to already be talking to them and saying, what are we going to do with this product? Literally yesterday, we had a family friend event here and we had about 45 people. And I'm going to tell you how I ended the night with someone that would never even try the product, wouldn't even start it. And so at 9:30 at night, we did a 3-way call. I challenged them. They were just excited. They're like, "What do you do for a living?" I'm like, "I sling stickers around." They're like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's like legit." So kind of third party validation. A friend of mine that has been thriving with me for 7 years now, one of my very first thrivers, this is her brother-in-law, never wanted it, never trusted her, never wanted to do it. And literally just talking to Pat, having a male third party validation, he was like, let's do this. So you've got people that with these doubles and triples that just came in, maybe you took advantage of the product. Guys, you've got to have a plan to get that product moving in people's hands. Okay. So don't just, oh my gosh, I got a shout out. We spend more time doing shout outs and congratulation than we do getting product in people's hands. And so if you're saying, well, nobody wants this, yes, they do. You just haven't found them yet. So, excited about that. I saw a video come out about our chill and burn. No, what's it called? Burn? Yeah. Okay. No, heat,
Heat.
heat, heat. Okay.
Chill and heat.
Yeah. So anyway, I am so excited about heat, but I will tell you, I'm so excited about chill. My daughter
Is
personally,
it weird
and
that I'm so excited about the packaging?
oh, oh gosh. Well, the other day when I got my my little box with my samples in it for like your auto ship,
Yeah.
the balance in individual packaging and the
The
sculpt and
sculpt.
yes, friends, that's so cool and cute. But that's not for you. That is for you to send to someone. That is someone, so you can share, send them a thank you note. Thank you for just being on this journey with me, even if they're a current customer. I'll tell you, I am using the heck out of my sample site. I have had people that I interact with, go to work out with, connected with, people that I've known for 20 years, sent them on the sample site and or posted, that I was doing some samples, and they never messaged me, they never contacted me. They went secretly. I said on my post, I'm gonna know. They went on there and got their sample. So I'm loving that, using that once a week. So I am excited, so excited about chill. I am excited about heat too, but chill. I've got so many people, and especially this craziness that we've all walked through the last, still walking through. A lot of people that have never experienced anxiousness and all that, all the medical things that we don't talk about. I will tell you face to face. I mean, yesterday I was talking to people, and I know this is recorded, and I'll put a disclaimer on there that, we don't make medical claims. Thrive doesn't cure, fix anything. But when you have people that do suffer from things like anxiety and depression, and if they're not treating them in any way, whether that's a medical treatment or they're not, physically, releasing that in the form of walking, running, energy, working out. Maybe they're treating it in the form of putting food in their mouth, or numbing it with medication or things that they shouldn't. So it to me really is an exciting. It feels like the first time. I won't sing to y'all in the morning, I promise. But I'm excited for someone personally that, my daughter, that she's going to be a really good test. And the thing is it's hard for me to be a product tester for Thrive because I love Thrive, and she does too. But There's really not, if I said, what am I struggling with right this second? Well, it depends on the day. Sometimes I need that black label. Sometimes I need those capsules just to get me through my day, but it depends on the day. But with someone that does struggle with something that is tangible, not that I'm going to put medical claims out there, not that I'm going to say, my daughter was cured of anxiety, depression, whatever. No, I'm going to say, like, I put this on someone that is close to me. This is for someone, and I want to know when she gets in an anxious situation or unexpected situation, how does she feel with it? So I am already pre-building, friends, the list of people that I know. They're posting, they're talking about it, they're sharing that, they're anxious or they've got a lot going on or their plate's too full or they've just been unplugged or disconnected. And then those people that, for heat that are just, they're already working out, they're already taking care of themselves. So you have, and this is the thing about Lavelle, they're always giving us something to work with. Are you using the tools in your toolbox? We have to be ready. We have to be positioned and we have to be ready. It's like, I don't know if you guys cook. I do occasionally. This is something I'm working on to be better at. But you go to that kitchen and find that motivation to cook, right? And you go in and what you're gonna cook. I know I've been juicing a lot, guys. I'm telling you, I've been juicing. I put my Boost in my juice. I know it looks like baby poop or vomit water or pond water. I know it sounds gross, but y'all, it tastes so good. It's yummy. Yeah. Stuff that's good for you can taste good. Okay. That's a great post for you because people think, I don't want my vitamins and minerals. How many of you don't want to eat your vegetables? You're 40 years old and you still don't want to eat your vegetables. Well, drink them, friends. Great post, right? Something simple, people that can relate. So I don't even know what I was talking about. What was I saying? I was saying something really so good that I
I
forgot.
don't know, but you're super selling that shake right now.
I know. So anyway, does anybody remember what I was saying
Prepping
before I
your
was
list.
distracted? I'm totally not prepared if y'all cannot tell.
You were prepping
The
your list.
kitchen. Yes. Okay. So the kitchen, Shannon, I can always depend on you, friend. Good morning. So you get ready, you find that motivation to cook. I don't know what it was, why you decided to cook. I'm just kidding. And you get ready and everything you're going to cook, like me, I'm going to go juice. So I decide I'm going to get juices ready. It's cutting up a lot of vegetables. It's doing a lot of things. I go to the drawer and seriously, every knife is dull. Okay, trying to find another knife. Well, I'm frustrated. I'm irritated because, I had to find the motivation one to juice because it takes a lot of work. Get the machine out. It's messy. It's all these things. And I can't find a good
Go
knife.
get your shoes on, please.
And
Before your
then
socks get ruined.
I go through. Britt, can you mute people? You go through and you know, I can't find a knife. So I'm struggling because I've gotten motivated. I'm going to do the good things. I'm going to do what I need to do. And I can't find the tools that I need. So I want to encourage you, stay sharp, stay ready, stay prepared. As Lavelle gives you the inspiration, the product samples, double triples, they give you, all the time new innovation. If you say to me, especially when a product just releases, is nobody wants this. I have nobody to share this with. Guys, we always have something new, whether it's product packaging, whether it's new websites, whatever it is, it's new. We just got to go find new people. So learn that when you get burned out, you get tired, you get stressed out, you just have to remember to start over. And every new day is a new day. And don't limit yourself to the 1, 2, 3. Don't limit yourself to what products do you love? What products do you use? One thing that I always talk about, I'm just grabbing my thing, is this, and I know this sounds a little silly down now. Don't think for 1 second I'm saying that my marriage and my relationships are perfect, because I went to bed not mad, but it just kind of like good night. But I did get Pat's, if y'all know me, Pat does a thing and he gets me flowers and puts them with my capsules in the morning. So it's like flower power. And that was my post this morning, and I did, dynamic duo, my devotion and what I'm putting in my body and what I'm putting in my mind. I keep these things simple. Isn't that beautiful? I don't even know what kind of flower it is. but it's guaranteed now to be dead because it's in my hands. So I will not touch the ones that are growing and blooming outside in the yard. So whatever it is, just be relatable, just have fun with it. And, sometimes you got to steal other people's motivation and excitement. And so just know that we've always got new people to be tapping into. And like I said, stay sharp, stay ready, being prepared by this, starting your thing, starting your morning right. And, there's sometimes we get out of our mojo and our routine. And Brittany can tell you, she can shake her head. Yes, this is a true story. I told her, I said, I need to be assigned a day. I need to be on the morning. She's like, okay. And she did like a little LOL emoji. I'm like, oh, no, seriously. Like, I need to make myself show up. I need to, if I don't have something to be accountable to, guys, it's not just because I've been here a minute, just because I get to lead you guys doesn't mean that it's easy for me. I need to show up for somebody other than myself sometimes. So, who are you showing up for today? Are you showing up for that person that is going to need you to be that smile again in the supermarket? I don't know why I keep saying supermarket. Maybe I feel like I need to go shopping today. Not grocery shopping. No, just kidding. But wherever you're going to be today, be that person that has that conversation, be that person that welcomes people into their sphere and their space. So, all right, Brittany, next guide me. Good. Y'all are saying I needed y'all don't know I needed y'all this morning. Hey, don't y'all love if you're getting your text messages in the morning? I actually was doing my devotion and the text message came through. Are y'all liking those text messages? We're not spamming you. If you didn't recognize, so we've combined. We're not going to send you a message every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because and you're running a business. We're all 1099ers, right? We're all our own boss. So you have a text message that comes to you. And if you click the link, there's a schedule of everything you've got going on this week. So get your planners out, get your phones, get your reminders. For me, that I'm thankful for that text message because yeah.
Does it happen to Team Canada? Because I didn't get a text this morning.
You didn't? Okay. Are you subscribed to them? You do have to subscribe.
Oh, that might be it.
Okay.
Also, another quick question.
Yeah.
The sampling website, has it launched for Team Canada? Because I've been checking my email and checking my back office like a mad woman, and I didn't see it yet.
Okay. So have you checked your spam? Because that question, I don't honestly know the answer if Canada, but I would think I can message Twin or Jamie, one of our Canadians. If anybody knows, yes, Melanie, I was one of the first. Okay. So she's saying yes. Okay. Check your spam. Yep. There we go. Is the sample website offers free? No, okay, so samples, nothing's free in life. Okay, we either work. Oh, there we go. Brittany just sent you that estimate. There we go. Okay. Oh, good stuff. You know what? That's why we all work better. # better
thank
together.
You, ladies.
Yes, we rock. No, we all rock together. So thank you for asking, and thank you for doing that. So anyway, so I will tell you also that I do have to check my spam a lot. And then side note. Again, I have no notes, but I never have notes, so I'm not going to try to fake it. But side note, guys, check your others folder in your, Instagram, social spaces, Facebook. I always check my others folder, but for some reason, sometimes on my phone, I don't see it. And so the other day I opened up my Facebook and literally there was a guy, he's like, hey, I've been watching your stuff about Thrive and I am ready. Guys, it was like 4 weeks later and he had already ordered from somebody else. Shame on me. Like I missed that in my others folder. So make sure you do that. But anyway, for text messages, all that kind of stuff, check your spam. Sometimes even my Lavelle stuff will go to spam. So hopefully now you're subscribed to the SMS bot. The bot is what we used to do, but Facebook cut bots down. So we do pay for that. I pay good money every month for you guys to have that. So make sure you're subscribed to that. All right. Brittany, where is I going? Next task.
So Mondays we just do motivation, how to stay motivated.
Okay.
What do you do? All the goods.
Yeah. Motivation doesn't last, friends. Bad news. Spoiler alert. Motivation doesn't last. Okay. But what does happen is every day you get a new chance. Every day you get a new chance. And so motivation doesn't last, but you get to determine what your world looks like. So y'all want me to show you? I mean, here's the thing. I'm just going to be real with you guys. So, I've got my capsules here, my nightstand. I have some things that I use in the morning, like some chat balm and stuff. It's got motivation stickers all over it. Like it's a candle. It's a candle that some of my nighttime things that I use are in here. But when I roll over and reach for my capsules, I mean, literally, I have motivation stuff every single place. My devotion, it's the first thing I do in the morning. I literally on my nightstand, y'all don't judge me. I have, I got this new little selfie stick. This is a name and it was cheap. The new selfie stick. It's white. Look how compact it is. Kind of looks like a tampon. Sorry, y'all. But anyway, it would fit in my purse, small purse, and it expands. Like it's like super, super tall, but it's super collapsible. Okay, y'all didn't ask about that. But motivation. I mean, I have got these books right now. And my daughter's like, Mom, how many books are you reading? I read like probably in the same time I'm reading. Oh, I'm a mess. Hold on, let me see if I can switch my camera around. Camera around. Hold on. Here we are. Okay. Oh, wait, that's not around. Okay. Very good. So I'm reading literally. So look at these books. Okay. So I have already gone through this book twice. And I'm telling you, I have a lot of things that I need to forgive that I can't forget. These are some things I'm really working through. And this is actually a new book that I just got. So I keep things. If I wake up in the morning, gratitude, my family, my first thing I see that says, you make me brave, my family, my important people, who's special to me. Then I wake up, I go in my bathroom. First thing I see, friends, look, y'all, if y'all judge me, this is me. This is my real life right here, okay? My vision board, my dream board, my things that are important to me, quotes that are important to me, things that matter, things that matter. Look, okay, if you're OCD, you would probably not be able to do that because you'd be like, oh my gosh, I got to clean my mirror. But no, I need that. Pat's not good sometimes with his words. I'm just being honest. And so this is the way he uses his words. He says, I love you in toothpaste. And so I need to be reminded of that. Let me tell you this. Look, I'm going to show y'all this, okay? In my shower. Those are literally, can y'all see that? Those are 3 little wooden things in my shower. So he's not good with his words, so he's working on it, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a, oh my gosh, oh yeah, that was my messy bed. I haven't made my bed yet. Chastity is motivated every day. Chastity's excited every day because, her team does great and people just want the product. And no, like you have to set yourself up. You have to set stuff around you that is going to keep you motivated. You have to see positive things. If the first thing that I see when I wake up in the morning is a freaking past due bill sitting up on my nightstand or past due bill on my dresser, or, the first thing I see is Facebook, I wake up and I haven't taken the time to set my C first to the right people, the right content. Friends, your day is not going to go great. I mean, literally, it's a pillow on my floor right there. Look, it has a quote, has a motivation. My right there going into opening my jewelry box, notes from people that have meant something to me. Like, yes, it doesn't look like great decorations and it doesn't blend in, but guess what? I don't give 2 flips. Like, this is my home. This is where I wake up every day. When people come to visit, I'm not putting my notes away and in my kitchen sink, where I don't like to cook. I've got, be the one. I've got motivation everywhere because motivation does not last. But guess what? When I'm having a crappy night, I go to bed, and I don't go to bed without saying I love you and good night. But that doesn't mean I don't say it like mean way tone. But I make sure I say it because, tomorrow's not a guarantee, it's a gift. So, but I can wake up, not do what I need to do, not take my capsules the way I need to take them, not do what I know I need to do each day. But guess what? Even if my day doesn't start high vibe and excitement, this note right here is not going to change. That thing hanging there, it's not going to some way like wake up and I'm going to supernaturally or some kind of magic juju, and this is going to be marked out and it's going to say it's all bad, it's all chaos, it's all depressed, it's all a shit show, it's all, I mean, it's not. Yes, I said the S word. Okay, but just being real. So what will not change? What will not change is the sticky notes. What will not change is these books. The letters are already in the word. What will not change? That motivational YouTube that's been out there for years that you need to go watch. What will not change? The things around you that you have put in place. Life is going to change every day. Things are going to change. They say motivation is like shower. You got to do it every day. You got to brush your teeth every day. And God, y'all can't smell through the phone because I'd be like, oh. So, you have just got to take control over that. Even starting the way I start and trying to be positive, I can see right here 365 new days, 365 new chances. You know what? In 2020, I woke up every day and saw that same sign. And I'm like, 365 has been like a crap. 365 days of crap. Okay, no. We've got to decide that, 365 days, okay, 366. I'm going to make this 366 day a great day. So set yourself up, for friends. And I will tell you, I love when people do this now. My baby, y'all know, my babies are grown. I've got big babies, but do this with your kiddos. Like put things in their room, put things that make them wake up. When they brush their teeth, they see something positive, something motivational. Set yourself up for a good day. And, life is going to happen. I don't want to, say, oh, life is full of rainbows and all awesome things, because every day it's not, friends. But you get to decide what you see, what you put around you, what you put in your face. And I'll tell you, it's just like the gratitude. It makes it very hard when you're in the middle of craziness and funk. Maybe, you got a paycheck. It's not just exactly what you want. You're like, okay, well, at least this is going to cover the groceries this week. Or maybe this is going to help with gas. Maybe this, change, if you, oh my gosh, I don't like when I look in the mirror. I love my body. I don't like the way it looks. Guess what? You have a body, I posted the other day, like I went to the salon and then I like stood in the rain. I had been in a funk, friends. And so, yeah, I went to the salon, sat there. I don't like to sit in the salon. I'm just telling y'all, I mean, like literally this is my reality. I've got one fingernail done. Look, boom. The other ones are not done. The other hand, not done. I do not like to sit there. I know it's something to pamper, but I feel like my salon, they're in a metal building and it's probably God's way of slowing me down, but I can't get signal. And so I'm just like, I feel like I'm wasting time, but I had to check myself. I had to say, you know what? There's people around the world that are struggling, that are battling, that maybe they're going through something medically and they don't have hair. So, you know what? You need to sit your butt down, be grateful that one, you have hair to color, you have gray roots to color. And you know what? The rain is good. We needed some rain. Now it needs to stop raining now, but I mean, rain is good for things to grow. The rain has to water it. And so it's perspective. There's so many different perspectives. And again, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know if you woke up this morning and you have expectation of having a really good day, really positive day, or you woke up this morning having to walk through something or dreading something that you didn't want to face. The other thing I can say is there's so many that say, I want this to work for me. I want this as a business. And, maybe you're like, well, I'm walking through life. Well, you took the time and you're on here and you're hearing this. So I can tell you, if you're going through a rough spot, either God really made sure that you got that text message this morning. You don't know why you dialed in. I always say that it's God's sent a divine alignment assignment for you to be on here. Maybe you just needed some encouragement today. Maybe you are just showing up and you're struggling. Well, let me tell you something. Just show up. Just show up with your posts. And it doesn't have to be, if you're not motivated, you don't have to post, be fake. Don't fake it till you make it. Faith it till you make it. I'm going to make this post because I know that there's somebody that's going to see and read my stuff today that's going to need encouragement. Or I'm going to know that somebody's going to see my capsules, the way I start my morning, and need energy today, whatever it is. And so you have to know that, somebody is depending on you. Somebody is depending on you to show up, even when it's hard, to show up for yourself. So that's what I do, guys. And I'll tell you that when I get in a slump or a funk, I just reevaluate, what am I doing? What am I doing with my day? What am I doing with my time? Am I working out? I will be honest. That's why I went to Brittany and I said, Britt, I need to be on the list. And I wasn't on today's, list, but I said, I have to get up. I have to start getting up, because here's the thing. I don't have to get up at 5 or 6. I can get up and still get my workout in, get my stuff done. So sleep in. And so then my routine of nighttime is not going to bed, watching crap, or reading too much stuff, and or getting analysis. You can read too much, because then you're reading so much stuff or watching too much motivational stuff, and you're like, I got to fix this and that and that. No, sometimes you just need to watch junk. Like the other day, my nieces were here, and I'm not calling Grey's Anatomy junk. Y'all don't block and delete me on Facebook. Some people are gonna get mad because y'all are like legit Grey's Anatomy. It's just not something I watch. I like reality TV, not reality TV, like real stories, like crime stories, or things that I'm like, oh my gosh, like I try to think, why do they think like that? Maybe I should have been a counselor or a psychologist. I don't know, but I like to watch that kind of stuff. I've never watched Grey's Anatomy. And so my niece was here, and she's literally in like episode bazillion. And I'm like, who's that? What are they doing? Why are they? And she's like, Thea, can you please stop asking me questions? Because this is a new series. And, so that it's just, where are you at? What are you doing? Take a stop and evaluate what's going on in your world. I have to be accountable. I know what was making my mornings crazy. It was because there was a lot of times where staying up later can sleep in. And if I know that, here's the thing, I said, and I'll tell you, I'm just sharing, guys, I'm sharing with you things that I do. So for the morning show, Morning Tribe, Brittany assigned me, I think on this Friday. And she said to me, this Friday I put on my planner, my calendar, but I said to myself, but I need to show up. I didn't say, okay, I want to make sure Brittany puts me as the leader on a call for the next 4 weeks so that I can, get myself accountable. No, I set an alarm. I set my reminder. I also get my text messages. And I just said, all my goal is with the morning show is to not break the chain. So for June, not break the chain. What is my chain? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Whether I'm here as a host, whether I'm here as a participant like you are, I'm not going to break the chain. Not going to break the chain. June is a busy month, and I'm not going to break the chain. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'll be listening. I made that decision. I wrote it down. I made it in my head. And today I just got on. I didn't know who Brittany had. As you can tell, she's kind of walking me through just to remember. I remember, but I always like to stay on our path for the mornings, because I know it's very important that we stay consistent with our routine. But I just said, I just can't break the chain. And here I am now. I'm talking to you guys. Now, I will say this too. I know y'all can tell I'm not prepared for this call, this Zoom, because I'm kind of just winging it. But motivation is not something that's hard for me to talk about. Being unmotivated is not something hard for me to talk about. Losing your focus is not something that's hard for me to talk about. I'm real, just like you guys. And I struggle with those same things. But what I've done is I've put things in place, like the sticky note of my life of, I make sure I keep myself surrounded with positive books, things that I want to learn, things I want to educate myself on. My bills, my stresses, they go in the office. I physically have to go in there. Put your bills somewhere where this is where I do bills. If you don't have an office, this is the corner I do my bills in, so that if doing bills is something that gets your head in a game space of struggle and stress, you get your head right, you get ready and you go, okay, I'm not always going to struggle financially. I am going to go face these bills. I'm going to pay what I need. I'm going to go rob Peter to pay Paul, whatever it is. Or I'm thankful for the blessing that I have, that I can pay my bills without any stress. And I've got my mind right. And here I go. I'm going to go attack the bills. All right, here I am. I don't love to work out. I haven't been working out. The only thing I'm working out is my mouth. Whatever it is, but you know what? I'm going to put my tennis shoes on. Start your day with the squat or just your sneakers, just putting those on. That's how you start. You just have to put one foot in front of the other. Some days are going to be better than others are going to be glorious. Some days are going to be the struggle bus. But when you put things in place, I'm going to tell you, we've had, I know many of you have struggled with a lot more. And here's just another look. It's not even, I have to think about it, but my blinds were closed. And that's one thing I do. It's gray outside, but I open my blinds so that even if I do sit back down right here and I don't go right to putting on my workout clothes or whatever, that sunlight's in here. I've taken my capsules. I'm going to get moving. I'm going to get up. It's just habit. Gratitude for me, just like that. I saw that the sun is coming in. The blind was closed. Hey, I set a habit. I don't like gray, dark, unless I'm super sleeping. Like, I need to see sunshine. That's a habit. Gratitude. I wake up. It's a habit. My devotion, I wake up, it's a habit. My capsules, it's a habit. Create those habits in your life where that you don't even think about it. When something tragic happens or something that sets you off your center, sets you off your course, that your habit is to go to gratitude. Okay, I know this is going to be hard. I know this is going to be a struggle. I know this is going to be something that's going to be difficult for me to deal with. But my habit and my first line of defense is not to for me, if something is beyond my control, if something is, maybe your habit, I don't even know why I'm sharing this. Maybe the habit is to take a drink and not of water. Maybe it's a habit to numb it. Maybe it's a habit not to feel it. Maybe it's a habit to whatever. Create those habits. What is the immediate go-to that your mind doesn't even think about it? For me, when something happens that's beyond my control, that is not what I like or not what I want, I have a habit. I go to prayer. I'm a prayer warrior. I know I was put on this world to pray. I ask God, if I don't know how to do this. This is beyond my control. And a lot of things are beyond our control. People's actions, people's reactions, the way people treat you, the way people talk to you, the things that come up in your life unexpected. If y'all don't know, our leader, Amber, keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Life has hit them hard right now. Still, yesterday, when I sent her a message, it's gonna get me emotional. She knows some things that I've been walking through, and she said, hey, I was going to check on you. You were on my list to check on. Yeah, okay, she's checking on you because you're one of her leaders. No, she's checking on me because she cares. She's checking on me because we've developed that relationship. And guess what? She's checking on me in the middle of a very dark time in her life. So if y'all think about her today, send her a loving word, post on her Facebook, encourage her. Y'all know she's always light and love, and she's struggling right now. So you never know what someone's walking through. But her go-to was gratitude. Go-to is, I'm thankful my son's alive. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. So I don't know why I shared that with y'all. Maybe somebody needed that this morning. I don't know. But we've got to create those systems in place. You're going to get, your IPA list out. You're going to do your income producing activity. You're going to do all the things you need to do. You're going to make that post, and a million people aren't going to respond. A lot of people aren't going to reach out to you and say they're ready for the product. They're ready. You just got to create the habit of, I'm doing this many posts a day. I'm sharing this much about the opportunity a day. I'm sharing this much about my product a day. You create the habit. When you get up, when you get dressed, when you have a day where you're feeling good, feeling cute, hashtag feeling cute, take some photos, take some, I get people all the time say, Chas, are you in Texas, San Antonio, Tennessee? Where the heck are you? And I'm like, I'm at home in my bed. Hello, hashtag in my bed. And they're like, you just post a picture from Tennessee. That was the day I was feeling cute. Today I'm feeling cute, but I'm showing up. Be ready, be prepared, be expectant. Guys, when I started this journey, yesterday, I said this yesterday, someone came and don't say this to be braggish, but yes, we have a beautiful home, beautiful place, and no financial claims, but all of this is LaBelle. I didn't have a big savings. I didn't have, I didn't have greatness. But I was blessed. My kids never starved. Thankful for sometimes when my mom would drop groceries, this legit story, drop groceries on my porch and leave. I knew it was her. But, they said, this is gorgeous. This place is amazing. Like I said, I didn't come from this. I didn't, yesterday we had a bunch, y'all, I'll tell you, okay, moms of boys, props to you. I just have to say props to you. I'm a bonus mom of boys, but the boys are wild and they can eat a lot. We had a 13-year-old party for my friend yesterday, and all these boys showed up and they're like twice the size of me. And I'm like, are these like grown men? They're like, no, they're 12. I'm like, oh my gosh. And they ate like 8 and 8 and 8. And they're wild. And I'm like, okay, if it was a girl party, it would be like laying out on the deck. We want to tan, bring us some fruit. And the boys are like, bombs away. Like they were cannonballing and body slamming. I'm like, hey, get out of, they were like, it was crazy, y'all. So props to you guys that are boy moms, but it's over and over. It was just so nice. And I'm like, this is the opportunity that was placed in my hands. And when I saw this opportunity, I ran. Like, well, what does your husband do? I'm like, he supports me full time, and people can't believe it. I'm like, yeah, I worked in corporate America, buried in debt, struggling, trying to decide what bill's gonna, get paid. How many days late can I be before it, bumps my credit, which didn't matter because I screwed my credit up at 18. But, I've always stayed in an attitude of gratitude. I learned self-development young, not because I really knew it was called self-development, just because I always believed if someone else can do it, I can too. It may take me a little bit more work. It may be a little bit harder. I may have to work on being kind and being social, and it might be easier for me to be more social than you are face to face. And but guys, you have to know what you want. You have to know what you want from your day. You have to know what you want from your product. You have to know what you want from this business. And when you know and you have clarity and you have focus, you can even when you get out of your path. Heard a message yesterday, and I know a lot of you guys aren't runners by nature, but if you are in our lifestyle challenge group, if you're not in our lifestyle challenge group, selfish plug here, you need to get in it, guys. It's so fun. We're planning now our third or fourth, I don't know, Shan, third or fourth 5K. And you're like, 5K, I ain't running 5K unless the cops are chasing me. Well, here's the thing. It's a fun one. The community is amazing. It doesn't cost you anything. It's really like an incubator. We've had a lot of people from a lot of different companies and groups that are in there. And we just encourage, it is consistent. It's just amazing. But so if some of y'all are new runners, but when you go to run a race, it is about speed. It's about, going and winning it. Hey, who does a race and doesn't want to win? Who starts a bonus period and doesn't want to hit that bonus? Like, why would you even start? Well, it's not about money for me. Okay, I get it. Everybody says that. It's not about money for me. It's not about the stuff for me. It's not about the things for me. Okay, friend, I get it. But the electric company, it's about the money for them. The phone bill, it's about the money for them. The mortgage, it's about the money for them. So what if you just had some options to make the money about them? or maybe it's, no, it's not about the stuff. I mean, if I had more square footage, I'd have to clean it. No, it's not about the, okay, well, what is it about for you? What is it about? Why do you need to be motivated? Why do you need to, I see Ashley saying it's about the challenge. Some people just love a challenge. Some people just love a community. Some people just want to be a part of something. So, but the runners, their goal is to run, and the goal is to win. The goal is to, whatever it is, a sprint, a relay. How many of you have kids in track? Oh my gosh. Shout out, props to all you mamas with kids in track. Some of my kids did do track, and I loved everything that my kids did, but track was so boring. It was like you wait 7 years for your kid to do their event. And it's like, is my kid ever going to run or ever going to shot put? Anyway, track mamas, props. Anyway, but their goal is to win, right? But, a lot of times it's like, oh, sweetheart, we all participate. It's just a matter of participation. But in the pit of your heart, you want them to win. Like, who doesn't? Yes, you're so proud of them. Yes, you love them. Yes, you're glad that they just showed up and they committed and they started, finished something they started or whatever. But, my reading light is getting super bright now. But you do want them to win. You are super proud of them when they make the good grades or all that. So think the same thing of yourself. No, you're not just doing, hey, I may have started Thrive just to feel better, but now I want to win. I want people to want this product. I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to see my team have all of their dreams and things accomplished. But when you're running that race, when you're in a race, your goal is to also stay in your lane. They shoot the gun. It's time to go. You're running. You got to stay in your lane. Because guess what? If you get out of your lane and you've been training, you're prepped, you're ready to go, you're in the best conditional shape, you've been drinking all the good stuff, putting it in your body, you've got the energy, but you step out of your lane. How many of you that have ever done track or I didn't do track, I'm telling y'all right now, my kids did, but you know that it doesn't matter how good you are, how fast you are. If you step out of your lane, what happens? Who knows what happens? Somebody tell me. Running out of time.
Disqualified.
Disqualified. Who was that? Who said disqualified?
Me.
Who's me? Let's see. Who's me?
Oh, Katrina.
Katrina. Okay. Send Brittany your stuff. You're going to be, I don't know. How are we doing? Do we still give stuff away, Brittany, on the Morning Tribe? Well, we do today, even if we don't.
Yes,
so
we do.
Okay, Katrina, you send your stuff to Brittany. You're going to get something. I don't know, for me. I don't know. Maybe I'll do credits or maybe I'll send you something cool. Motivation. I'll send you something motivational. But Brittany will remind me that I need to do that. You get disqualified. You're not going to get disqualified in LaBelle unless you do something shady, and don't be shady because I don't like shady people on my team. You ain't a palm tree. Okay. So you're not going to get disqualified. You're not, guess what? You don't get disqualified as mom. We didn't get a manual. Like the babies didn't come out of our vagina and like, here, mama, here's my manual. This is how you're supposed to raise me. Or maybe you have bonus kids or, I'll tell you, even Brittany, she's a pup mom. Like all these pups have different personalities. Like you don't get a manual. You don't get even if you get a manual in life. Like I got my manual to me in life is my Bible, but every day is different. Every day is a new challenge. And so, but the thing is you get disqualified when you get out of your lane. Stay in your lane, friend. Your journey is your journey. Your race is your race, your pace. Your journey to 200K, your journey to 12K, your journey to 4K, your journey to get your kids out of high school, your journey to get, whatever your goal is, whatever. I know. Yeah, I'm a trip this morning. I said the B word and the S word. Sorry. Hope if your kids heard me this morning, I apologize right now. Okay. So anyway.
Pretty sure everyone knows at this point to not have your kids on the morning.
Oh, okay, good. Okay,
matter
so
who
Lisa took care of that for us.
something.
I'm just kidding. No, I love her. Stay in your lane. Don't compare yourself. You're having a bad day. Brittany's having a good day. Shannon's having an incredible day. I'm having a bad day, so I'm going to be shady. I'm going to be yuck. No, stay in your lane. You're having a bad day. What do you need to do? Handle what you can. Give God the rest. Get some motivational. Yes, Melanie. Yes. So this is it. We're wrapping up. I know. Do we do our Brave still? I love
Yep.
that. I love that. I love that. I want us to have plenty of time for that and then us to close up on time, but stay in your lane. Don't compare yourself. If you're comparing yourself, then look over and say, who was it yesterday? What did I do? What did I do yesterday that was amazing? Find something you did that was amazing. Brag on your dang self, okay? Look in the mirror and say, girl, you were bad to the bone yesterday. Or girl, you stayed your butt in the bed yesterday. Whatever it is, today's a new day. Today's a brand new day. 365 new opportunities to start over. Well, Chas, you don't know, I'm in the 10th day in the middle of funk. You know what? Guess what? But it's a new day. How will you address it? How will you handle it? How will you attack it? What habits, what things will you put in place? My day's going to change, but that sticky note that I wrote on a good day, I'm going to tell you, when you guys send me good messages and happy messages, on the days that y'all send me griping and complaining, I go back and read some good messages. It's okay. I take the gripe. I take the good with the bad. I take the bad with the ugly. That's fine. I know that's part of life. But I also put practices in place that the second I get off a coaching call or a gripe session from someone, I spent 30 minutes listening to them gripe and complain, which Amber listens to me gripe and complain. I'm just as normal. I spend for every 30, I spend 40 listening to something positive, refilling my cup. It's not that I don't have bad in, bad out, but I've got to balance that. So I hope you found this valuable. It's just about setting those habits. If you've got a note that someone wrote you, I'll tell you, guys, we don't send enough cards. We don't send enough handwritten stuff. I'm dealing with some stuff with grown children, and I needed my mom card over there where I can see it. I need all the old notes when they weren't mad at me or they weren't in a funk with me, so I can remember there was a time. There'll be a time again. So focus on what you can control. Stay in your lane. Don't be looking at how many posts, how many PPA, how many, how good, how in shape. If you're in shape or you're just a shape, don't be comparing. Okay. Just look at what you're doing. Look at how you're showing up first for yourself. First for yourself. All right, Brittany. Well, thank you for letting me hop on.
Thanks for doing this.
I hope they found value, but I'll pass it back to you, friend. And stay in your lane today. Go encourage somebody. If you stayed on for this whole dadgum hour, you learned something. And don't be saying, oh, Chas said that. No, go post it like your own. Get you something. Get you a good photo from this week. Make somebody's life better today. Make somebody's news feed better. Make somebody's Instagram better because you showed up first for you. Now you're showing up for someone else. So pass it back to you, babe. There you go.
All right. Thank you so much for leading today. Appreciate it. Tiffany, question mark, 100 Days to Brave?
Yep, I'm back for this week.
Hello. Welcome back. I missed your face.
Uh-oh, you broke it. All right, so let me pull it up because bless his heart, you guys, my husband cleaned and he moved my book, so I can't find it. So shout out to Star because she sent me a picture of today's Brave. Okay, so day 74. Please rest. It is useless to rise early and go to bed late and work your worried fingers to the bone. Don't you know he enjoys giving rest to those he loves? That is Psalm 127:2. Yeah, brave people recognize that there are times when you have to stop. Listen, I'm all about the hustle. You've got to work. You've got to exercise, and you've got to say yes. You've got to try. You've got to work hard, my friend, for sure. But hustling for 365 days is not what brave people do. They stop when they need to stop, even if it's scary and a little bit costly. Your spiritual health is more important than the goal you're hustling towards. and you won't meet your goals if you're burnout. Rest is not a bad thing. Rest is not something that will make you fall behind. But yes, it may be costly sometimes. Sorry, guys. Sometimes you will have to say no to something so that you can rest. But just like today's verse says, God gives rest to his beloved. Friend, bravery isn't conquering the world in your own strength. It is working hard with what you've given, but also trusting, hey, everything. Okay, hold on a second. That comes from God. Your ability to hustle is from God. He created you. So listen to him when he tells you to rest. Make rest rhythmic part of your life. It is a discipline you have to choose and invite into your life. When you see others hustling around you and forsaking rest, do not get antsy and feel like you have to keep up. Be brave enough to rest, knowing that you need it, knowing that it is healthy, and knowing that even God himself rests. So today's task is be brave. Take a nap, go to bed early tonight, take the day off from work, or even just an afternoon. Find rest.
Love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for popping on. We will be back on Wednesday and Friday. New speakers, new topics, same number, same time. You're welcome. Just saying for you. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. Kick ass. Bye.